Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This video is for you if you're not sure if you should stay talking to that man you're talking to, if you should stay in that relationship with that woman you're with, or even if you should get married to someone you're dating or end it. If you're confused about any of that, this video for you, and I'll give you the basic steps of what you need to pretty much figure out what you want and if you want to stay with this person. So let's get right into it. So number one, it's so important to know what you want in a relationship, because once you know and you can match that against who you're with right now, and if that's truly what you want, you'll understand if this person aligns with your life and what you want for yourself. So get clear about what you want in someone. You can think about looks if you want to, if that's important for you. If you have a height requirement or a beard or a certain color hair, whatever it might be, you want to write all of that down. Personality, are they a loving person? Are they respectful to service workers? Do they respect you? Do they respect their mother? Are they a hard worker, passionate? Write all of that down. Make sure you know what your non-negotiables are. What are you willing to stand for and be with? And what is a complete no for you and will have you walking out that door? You want to get clear on all of that. And if you haven't written down a list or have a list in your mind of what you want, you can go ahead and do that right now. Once you're done, now I want you to write down what the person you're with has on that list. How well do they score? Like, literally make it a test. Go through those things that you wrote down, whether it's 4 things or 30 things. Go through that list, check off what they do have, and give them a score. Are they scoring below 70, below 65, or are they in the high 90s? If they are a little higher, like above 70, 85, whatever you feel is good enough for you, it probably is a great situation to stay in for you if what you want is what they're providing for you. If it's still a little unclear for you at this point if you should stay with that person or not, you want to write an objective reality journal entry. So pretty much what that is, you're outside of your body, noticing your relationship, everything going on in it, and you're writing it from third person. So let's say you're in a relationship where, this person doesn't really care about your feelings too much. They cut you off when you speak. They never really ask about your day, and you don't spend much time together, but they're a great gift giver and you have a lot of history with them, or whatever it might be. You want to write that down, but in third person. So if I'm writing it, it will be like, Gigi and such are so much in love, and they go out every weekend, and she gets gifts from such and such, and she's happy, but there's a conflict of, whatever it might be. Write it like a story. Write it like you're really telling a story about your relationship and what it looks like. And if you need help with this, confide in a friend or a family member that knows about your relationship, that can literally tell you in a more objective way. You want to talk to a friend or family member who is able to kind of remove their feelings from it and give you the truth without bias or very little bias, for you to really get the gist of what your situation is and how bad it is or how great it is. And maybe you weren't realizing that you really are blessed to be with this person, and this person is blessed to be with you. And we all have those moments of uncertainty, but doing things like this can help us really get clear on it. So I want you to write an objective reality piece, a story about what your relationship is and maybe what it isn't, and just be able to really get in touch with what it truly is. This next step, I know these are all writing, but literally when you write down the things that are in your mind, put them onto paper, you're able to be more connected to it. And this is why I will always recommend journaling and writing to help get clear on things, because putting things on paper, it doesn't get much more real than that, unless it's actually doing it. But once you write something down, it's there. So This next step is another writing exercise. I want you to write down the pros and cons. Write down what you absolutely love about this relationship, like about it, and write down the things that you really don't like. And, look at how the negative or how the positive outweighs the other side. And maybe you have 20 negative things, maybe you have 30 positive things, but maybe those 20 negative things are really like way heavier than those positive things that are outweighing the positive. So you want to be mindful of that as you're doing it. It's not a quantity type of thing. You want to look at both sides and maybe even create a number system to put how powerful each of those positive and negative things are. So weigh out your pros and cons with a number system and really figure out, is this relationship something that is truly serving you? Are you getting what you want out of it? Which goes back to the first step of really figuring out what you want here. Look at those pros and cons. See if the cons have any non-negotiables for you. And I mean, that right there can give you your answer of whether or not you should stay with that person. And yeah, just be real with yourself. Really, really be true to yourself and be honest with these exercises. Because if you're not, you could end up staying in something that lasts another decade, 20 years, 30 years, and you never truly get to feel your sense of happiness, your joy, your groundedness. If you're watching this video, because I look at stats, I know I haven't posted in a while, but people who typically watch my videos are in their 20s, early 30s. You have your whole life ahead of you. Do not stay with that person who is causing you strife, causing you sadness, causing you chaos. Like, don't do it. If you do these exercises and your soul is telling you, no, listen to your soul. The last step that I'll give, I know not everyone believes in God, but pray. Pray to God. Ask Him for guidance. Ask Him for clarity. Ask Him for exactly what you need to know how you need to move forward. And with constant prayer and meditation, you'll be so connected to what you need and what God wants for you that there's no way that you're not going to do it. So follow these steps and add any steps in the comments that you think maybe I missed, and we could all figure this out together. But good luck. If you're confused about your relationship right now, it's okay and it's normal, and you can get clear on what you truly want by doing these things. Leave your comments down below. Give me a follow if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all in another video.